search for.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, you need to keep that thing steady.
It's
Gotta
just
get control of your
it just
stand.
well, it's the mic. It's just very robust and it's just dense, a heavy little mic.
It's hard to deal with.
I
with
the mic.
With heft comes quality. So
with great heft comes great responsibility.
yeah, it's true because if you have a really intense heft, you need to be a sumo wrestler.
Oh my gosh, so much fucking heft.
What else would you do with that heft? If you have that much heft, you need
Hey,
to
baby girl,
be a
what you
sumo
do with that heft? What you
Girl.
gonna do with all that heft?
All that heft. Girl, you gonna drop that heft of what?
Hey Ryan, you know something that's really hefty and disgusting?
What? Jacob?
It's this really bizarre creature that's made of multiple other creatures.
What?
Yeah,
it's real?
It's made of rats. It's called a rat king or a king rat, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's called a rat king.
King? A rat king. Rat king.
I think. I don't know if it's one word though. Oh, see the little picture, see results about on the right?
See results about. Oh, yes.
Yeah, Rat King is a collection of rats whose tails are intertwined and bound together by one of several possible mechanisms, such as entangling materials like hair or sticky substances. What the fuck? Like cum?
Ew.
Wait, gum. Gum.
Oh, gum.
Sap or gum.
It says gum.
They're just young, dumb, and full of gum.
Yep.
Chewing gum, that is. And they get tied together, Ryan.
Yeah. Then what happens?
This alleged phenomenon is particularly associated with Germany.
The Rat King?
Are they calling Germany a dirty place, Ryan?
They might be.
That's
Google.
Fucked up.
No, that's Wikipedia. Wikipedia, you need to be careful.
Well, anyone could have typed that then.
Yeah, so they're completely anonymous, so I guess it's okay.
Well, tell that to Germany.
I mean, maybe Germany invented the lore of the Rat King, and it's not actually a real thing.
Well, it seems like it is from the entry.
Yeah, but what if one of the rats dies and all the other ones are still alive? Then
it just carries them.
It just carries them? So It's got a bunch of dead rats and a bunch of live rats tied together, and they just swarm things as a pack?
I like how under people also ask, it says, is there a rat god?
Rat god.
Mommy, is... When rats die, do they go to heaven and meet rat god?
Rat god. Is there a rat god? Far from being regarded as vermin, the rats are venerated as the holy descendants of the Karni Mata, who was worshipped
holy descendants
as an incarnation of the Hindu goddess Durga during the 15th century. I didn't know rats were this important.
I know, it's really stimulating my senses, Ryan.
Man, visit Atlas Obscura for more on Karni Mata Temple. Okay, well, there is a...
Rats are very intelligent, Ryan.
Very intelligent, just like us.
So, people, I don't know what the stigma is with rats and why, in cartoons and stuff when there would be a rat or a mouse, the 1950s Stepford wife, house mom would see the rat and oh my goodness, jump up onto the fucking table or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, they are
it was mostly that was totally in Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And rats, they can be really disgusting and gnarly, but some people have pet rats and, they're just fine.
All right. Tom and Jerry housewife. I just want to see what... Oh! That's her. I didn't know she had an upper half. I thought it was only her legs. Oh, her name's Mammy Two Shoes. Oh, Mammy Two Shoes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not the, person I was thinking of, but...
It's worse. Much worse.
Yeah, it really is. Really is,
You
Ryan.
weren't thinking of this?
No.
All right.
Well, I wasn't thinking of the racist depiction of a...
Mammy Two Shoes, you mean? Wait, is Mammy Two Shoes a real person? Mammy Two Shoes. Wait, that's that's not Mammy Two Shoes. That's Lillian Randolph.
Sorry, I forgot to take my keys out of my pocket.
Lillian Randolph. It's not Mammy Two Shoes.
No, she's not. She's far from it. She's a real woman.
Yeah.
Anyways, Ryan,
These search results are confusing.
I want to see more pictures of the Rat King.
Okay.
I never looked at any before.
The Rat King.
The Rat King.
It's like the Lion King.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, this artistic depiction of it is even worse than the real one.
Well, I don't know about that. It does kind of look like a Cannibal Corpse like album cover.
That's scary.
Oh man, that is gross. That one is a link to a video.
Oh wait, there's a. I don't know if I want to see it. What's it? Where's the link to the video?
Oh, right there.
Oh, I
yeah.
can't. We'd have to look it up on the phone.
It's fine. We don't need to watch a video because the listeners can't watch the video
with
us.
You're right. I think that if I saw this, I would be very disturbed and sick. like moving. Like I can handle the picture, but
yeah,
it's just so many rats, and I feel like it's only moving because they're all suffering. Like they're all just like flailing around trying to get away from each other, and that's causing this ball of rats to like roll across the floor. and then they're just like whenever food scampers near them, like they, just eat it if they're lucky enough to be on the ground, and then some of them die, and then there's a bunch of dead mice.
And just dangling behind
dangling
all the
dead
alive
mice.
ones.
Yeah, and then the live ones are just freaking out until they die. It's just it's a ball of death. And imagine being the last mice that was alive.
I don't think there are any live videos for real. Like a lot of these say like the history, the strange and disgusting history and stuff. I want to know, Ryan.
Yeah.
I want to know, are they real?
Are the Rat King
Tell
real?
me, are they real?
I'll tell you. The Rat King.
Dear Google, great heavenly God in the sky of the internet.
Kings real. Rat King Wikipedia.
That's the same thing we read originally.
Rat Kings, what are they really?
Yeah, on medium.com.
That might
Let's see,
tell
Ryan.
us what they are.
I'm going to be
really.
sad if it's not real.
Okay, as of September 2007.
Well, yes, they're real. Oh!
We didn't even have to read through it.
It's fairly substantive, Ryan. Substantive. Right?
There's decent video and a hefty handful of museum specimens to make a pretty ironclad case that they're real.
Oh, so many fucking specimens.
So many fucking videos.
I want to touch those specimens.
Yeah, deep gooey core of
not
the.
Really.
Wait, what? I want to dive to the. Oh, okay. I want to dive to the deep gooey core of the WTF and amp up our analysis to 11. I want to amp up our analysis to 11.
Yeah. Speaking of deep gooey core, Ryan.
Yeah.
One of my favorite treats.
Mushrooms.
One of my
Willy Wonka.
Oh no, not Willy Wonka again,
That has
Ryan.
a deep core.
Not Willy Wonka
Deep
again.
gooey core.
It's not. It hasn't been long enough, Ryan.
I know.
We can't talk about him again. He who will not be named.
I'm just talking about his deep gooey core.
Speaking of deep gooey core, Ryan, one of my favorite treats is Reese's Chips Ahoy with peanut butter, whatever.
Reese's Chips Ahoy, chewy
cookie. Reese's Chips Ahoy, and I was talking about that earlier. And then I went to watch a video on YouTube.com on my cellular telephone. And before the video played, there was an ad for fucking Reese's Chewy Chips Ahoy.
Like right after we talked about it.
I'm deeply disturbed. Like, I've heard stories of people being like, oh yeah, I was like talking to somebody about something, random, and then I went on my phone and there was ads for it, and I'm like, God, like, it hadn't happened to me before, so I was like, it's probably, it's fine.
Jacob, your phone is listening, and it's not paranoia.
From Vice.com. Great.
It's going to be very accurate. All right.
I'm scared, Ryan.
Okay. A couple years ago.
It was updated on June 13th.
You're right. A couple years ago, something strange happened. A friend and I were sitting at a bar, iPhones in pockets, discussing our recent trips in Japan and how we'd like to go back.
Ooh, must be nice.
Yeah.
Going to Japan.
Yeah, going to Japan and then planning a second trip
I'd
to
like to
Japan.
be going to Japan at... What the fuck?
It's okay. It was just my Snapchat.
Ryan, are
Yeah.
you getting illicit photographs from
I'm getting nothing.
strange women?
I haven't been doing that again.
What have I told you about those thoughts, Ryan?
You
All they
What?
want is your money.
I know that, but I love
They're
them.
not gonna
I love
suck-
them, Pop.
They're not gonna suck on your pee-pee.
But it's not about my pee, Pop. It's I want them to be with me.
They're never gonna be with you. They're never gonna grind
Don't
their
say that, Pop.
they're never gonna grind their juicy lady parts on your pee-pee.
Don't
even
not
think about
the
it.
juicy pee lady, Pop.
Don't even think about
It's
it.
about my feelings.
You sick fuck. It's never gonna happen. Grow up.
Okay, I'll grow up. And then, like, I'll move out. I'll grab my knapsack. I'll lock the door behind me
Your
and
good
never
old
go home.
knapsack?
Yeah, my good old knapsack. And then I got like a rip in my jeans and I got it patched over and it's right on my butt. You know, wearing a baggy t-shirt. Got my knapsack over my shoulder.
God, I love a good knapsack.
It's good. It's good. It holds your belongings. You got like your can of beans, right? You got
Yeah,
you got your lighter.
The classic staple of when you're going out on the road.
Yeah.
Your can of beans.
Yeah.
One can of beans.
One can of beans. And then you're
You
like,
really gotta.
is there any food left? You're like, I got one can of beans.
You really gotta ration out that can of beans. You gotta make it last.
Yeah.
When you're going to Japan.
Yeah, it's dinner for it's dinner for multiple evenings, like one bean a night. Just like in that one that Mickey Mouse
Oh my god, I
cartoon.
was just thinking about that when they're
but
cutting it. And...
They're slicing the bean and it's like transparent.
Yeah, I always
It's so
thought that was
thin.
like, you know, like one of the best like animations for like cutting food. It was just like, ooh.
It's crazy.
It's like such a tiny amount of food and you wouldn't even be
Yeah.
able to taste it, but it like looks so tasty, like a Listerine strip, but it's a bean.
It's crazy that they did the animation of that because like now everything's so happy all the time, and that was just like a depiction of being poor
Oh, Ryan,
and like dying.
Ryan, there was plenty of depictions of terrible things in Disney
Like
media.
the penis that's on the Little Mermaid cover.
I didn't know about that.
You didn't? Oh wait, I need to show you that. You've never seen like the Disney.
Well, I mean, the first glaringly obvious one I was thinking of was the crows from Dumbo.
Oh, this might be a bad thing to search for.
It's in incognito, Ryan. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Whoa, E-Bombs World. I didn't even know that still existed. If you type in Disney penis, the first things that comes up is E-Bombs World. 12 hidden sexual images in Disney movies. WTF Gallery.
Yeah, and it's from 2019, so they're
okay.
going strong,
They
Ryan.
are going. This is it's the first thing on here. See?
Okay. Oh,
See?
okay.
Yeah.
It looks like a golden dildo.
Yeah, it's right in the middle of the undersea castle.
I don't know. I would actually need to zoom in on that even more. But from here, it looks like a pretty obvious rendering of a shaft and head of a penis.
They even got the veins and possibly genital warts.
Yeah, it does stand.
It's very lumpy.
And the fact that it's the only like architectural element in that. I mean, I guess all the little spires are like rounded at the end.
They're all phallic. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but
they're just not as.
But
phallic.
that one, it has like a horizontal line that creates like where the head would be different from the shaft.
That
Wait,
one,
what were you pointing
No, the
at?
one at the bottom left corner. Like, see that one looks like a penis.
Yeah, kind of.
except it's got like a big gash down the center of it.
It looks like maybe it's like Gumby's penis.
Yeah,
where it's like
Gumby's got a thick
wider.
cock. Damn, Gumby. That penis.
you gonna do with that golden cock, Gumby?
Yeah, Gumby, you're going.
I feel bad
You're
now.
gonna poke Pokey with that golden cock. What?
Ryan, we've gone too far. I like Gumby.
Yeah, Gumby's good.
I don't want to.
Gumby's good, and he's got a gigantic penis. It's pretty big.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Fine, that's canon now.
Yeah, the bottom left-hand corner of the Little Mermaid cover is Gumby's penis.
Well, that's not the bottom left-hand corner of the cover. That's the bottom left-hand corner of the castle above Ariel's head.
Yeah, it's the one that's right by the king's hand.
Yeah, it's right by his pinky finger. What's the man's name?
Eric,
okay. Weird
Eric.
choice.
Yeah, it is.
Weird choice.
He doesn't really look like an Eric. He looks like a Jorge. Imagine.
Okay.
What? He does.
If you say so.
I think so. What do you think he looks like? A Jacob?
I don't know.
Is he Jacob?
Ricky?
No. Maybe a Jesse. I think Jesse would work.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
you might be
I could see
thinking
him
of
Jesse.
You might be thinking of Uncle Jesse from Full
I
House.
absolutely am. I was gonna say, John Stamos, but he wouldn't be. He doesn't look like a John. It's not a John.
It's like, hey, I'm Prince John. How are you doing today,
exactly.
Ariel?
He's like, hey, I'm Prince Jesse.
I would like to court you. My name's John. May I go under the sea with you? But you'll die. I want to die. My name's John.
Change your name to Jesse, I swear. Don't die, Jesse.
Oh man, okay, never mind. It's I got distracted because there's like a Mr. Rogers video in the corner. And I'm like, oh yeah,
what is that?
I forgot we're on E-Bombs World.
Oh right.
Yeah, and it's Mr. Rogers' mixed message.
You're special.
It looks like a news story, but it's probably just like somebody photoshopped it.
I haven't seen Mr. Rogers in a long time. I don't. What did the set for Mr. Rogers look like?
It looked like an imaginary place.
Yeah,
Ryan.
it was imaginary land. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood was. It's the neighborhood you want to go to.
I always loved the opening. That was like the little like stop motion of cars in the little like miniature town.
Yeah. There he is with the miniature town. Ooh, wait, there he is with the teddy bear.
That's shit. What's her name?
That's not a teddy bear. That's
the one that
ferret.
That's
That's
the one that talked like.
Yeah. What was Lamb Chop? Lamb Chop was like a different show.
That was a hand puppet.
Yeah, that was old.
With the redheaded woman.
Yeah, I remember that.
Man, I want to go to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
I know Mr. Rogers in the hood.
There is a place, I think it's in Ohio or Pennsylvania, that's like a real life Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, like imaginary land.
That you could go to and visit?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
I think it's in Pennsylvania.
Maybe. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I want to look at the set. Oh, set. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood set. Yeah, I want to see what the whole set looked like. Like, what was he standing in?
Oh, the set, like
that
the camera wasn't showing.
Yeah, I want to see. Well, I want to see the whole set from the outside view. Yeah. Like you could actually go there. Like it was fake. Like that's kind of disturbing, actually.
Does it like shatter your?
Yeah.
I mean, the facade was very flimsy as it was. Like everything, it all looked like a set.
Yeah, it looked like a set, but it looks like it's fake here. And that Mr. Rogers is phony, and it's a fake.
I never thought it looked realistic at all to begin with, and I thought that was the point.
But dreams are real. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, reading rainbow.
Butterfly in the sky.
What was that? What was that other one where they danced with like the train or something?
Danced with a train?
Yeah. It was like fuck.
Thomas the Tank Engine?
No. I don't know.
Who danced with the train? What are you talking about?
With a train. Yeah, Soul Train. That's what I'm talking about.
They danced in a train?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
A human train.
Yeah.
Human trainipede.
Yeah, so that was what Soul Train was all
Yeah,
about.
they were
That human
sewn.
trainipede.
They were sewn ass to mouth.
Yeah,
in a chain of humans that would dance around.
yeah,
to
with bell-bottom pants.
to boogie music or whatever you call it.
Boogie Oogie Oogie. What was that song that did that? Boogie Oogie Oogie. What was that song?
I don't know. You keep talking about things I don't know. Well, I did know about Soul Train, but you were saying people that danced with a train.
Yeah,
so I
and you didn't know what I was talking about? Google knew. Google knew exactly what I knew, I was talking about.
Google's AI is, not all that we can, hope to give it credit for.
Yeah, man, I forgot where I was going to go.
You're going all over the place. Is what you're doing.
I am. I guess we're starting fresh. We're here.
We're starting fresh. Well, shouldn't we start back to like what we actually started with, which was like
saying that this is the People Also Search For podcast? Did we do that?
No.
Yeah,
Welcome to
the People Also Search For podcast,
where we once again forget to intro the show until almost halfway in, but it's fine.
It's fine.
They know what they're here for, Ryan. You can see the name of the podcast like when you click on it to listen to it wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yeah, we're finding the rarest secrets in the world.
Okay. Yeah, like Rat Kings.
Yeah.
And other oddities, I suppose. Should we look at some more oddities?
Other oddities?
Although one time we did look at Shrunken Head, so maybe that was just a little bit of foreshadowing. Totally planned.
Totally planned. We planned this. We were like,
saw it
we
coming
need more
from a mile away.
oddities. Yeah, other oddities. But that's a band, though. That's not what we want. We want...
I collect human skulls and other oddities.
All right, I'm going to switch it to just oddities because Other Oddities is a band and it's
why
destroying
did
those
you...
search...
you actually typed in Other Oddities.
Yeah, the band was destroying the search results. All right, so we got oddities.
Or was it you that destroyed
maybe
the results with putting the word other in there?
Is Oddities still on TV? I guess there was a show called Oddities.
Oh, yeah, that was a cool show. I liked it a lot.
Yep, it's still on.
Really?
2010 to didn't end.
You mean? Sorry, go back up for a second. You mean Oddities with Evan Michelson, Mike Zahn, Ryan Matthew, Ersan Bajamarowski, New York City's Obscura Antiques and Oddities ain't your grandmother's antique shop unless ... Is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's exactly what we've been talking about.
I really had to double back for that one, Ryan.
Yeah, you did. I actually had to scroll back to it. We're not doubling back here. We're scrolling back. That's what you do on Google. Now I need to find like a list of odd. Maybe I should type.
Well, I saw at the bottom something said "get creeped out" or something.
Ooh, it did. Well, we're gonna go with that. Oh, I see it. Okay.
Get creeped out and freaked out at this
freaked out.
Oddities Expo.
Oh, it's an expo, but I want to see some actual oddities. I guess you could go to the Oddity
that woman's
Expo.
pretty odd.
That's pretty. That's pretty freaky. She's got a pick going through her.
Oh, she's really
lower,
got
yeah. It's like she's got a pick going through her. What would that be? Upper flabby lip area.
No, that's not the upper lip area. That's her cheeks.
Yeah, but it's like lower. It's low on her cheeks and close to her mouth. It's a pin going through her face.
Well, people get piercings there sometime. I forget what that's called. Is that a Monroe piercing? But she's got like a.
That's on the top though.
Oh yeah,
it's
up there.
It's like
closer to the nose.
It's the underside Monroe.
Yeah, and it's a pick going from one side, like one of her cheeks through her mouth to the other cheek out the other side.
Yep, and she's got a septum piercing, but that's pretty normal.
It is now.
Yep, a lot of people.
I have a septum piercing, Ryan.
You do?
Maybe.
Whoa, I've never seen you have that. You just keep it folded up inside your nose?
It's always in my nose because I like the feeling of just having something in my nose. It's not for looks or anything.
It's for pleasure, yeah. I got you, Jacob. I understand what you're saying.
I also have...
He likes to feel like he has a cold or something.
I have a tongue piercing and I have 2 holes in my earlobe.
Did it hurt to get your tongue pierced?
No.
Really?
But it hurt... like afterwards it was sore and it was swollen. So when you talk, it was like, and the thing that hurt the worst though is when you're learning to eat again, and you accidentally bite it a million times. That fucking hurts.
Oh man!
I've chipped like a bunch of teeth in the back of my mouth from biting down on a fucking metal ball.
That sucks.
Yeah, and I do.
Your teeth are more important than your tongue ball.
I use the metal. A lot of people are like, "Why do you use the metal one?" Then I'm like, "Because if you get the plastic one, it'll unscrew itself over time."
Yeah.
And I've swallowed like 3 fucking tongue piercing barbells that were
What?
plastic.
No.
Yeah, because they become unscrewed when you're eating because they're just plastic.
And they're little plastic balls.
And they're like slick because it's plastic.
Do they come out in your poo because you can't digest it?
I hope it comes out in the poo because otherwise it's stuck somewhere in my body, you know? So,
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to...
You're like a beanbag chair.
I wasn't...
full of them.
I said 3, Ryan. And plus... Oh. I wasn't going to sit there and, like, pull my shit out of the toilet and look for it. So I just assumed that it went through me because I didn't feel any, like, things jabbing my insides.
Yeah. You didn't feel any negative sensations.
What? Name all your piercings, Ryan.
I have no piercings.
Wait, you have no piercings?
No.
Jeez, what are you, some kind of fucking pussy-ass bitch?
I always wanted to get... Yeah, I've never gotten a thing pierced.
Let's go get things pierced, Ryan.
No.
And then we can...
I don't want to get stabbed.
And we can do a piercing reveal at 20,000 subs.
Yeah, okay. If we get 20,000, I don't know about that. I feel like I should make it a little higher than 20,000.
I already know it, Ryan. Well, we can't do the Ryan reveal because he's gonna be getting his ding dong pierced. I know it because he's a sick fuck.
Yeah. If I'm getting something pierced, it's gonna be my ding dong.
No, I do want to get more piercings. Like I actually
like your Jacob's Ladder one. You want to get that?
What is a Jacob's Ladder?
You don't know what a Jacob's Ladder piercing is?
No. Is that the thing on the back that's like a corset with all the loops?
No, it's like a penis piercing where you get like the little rings all the way around the bottom of your penis, and then it's connected together with a chain. Oh, you don't believe this?
I don't believe this, Ryan. Oh, you're gaslighting me.
I am not. That is exactly what it is. Jacob's Ladder piercing.
Oh no, it was the third thing that came up.
Dude.
Fuck.
I'm dead serious.
I don't want my namesake to be a mutilated penis.
Well, I guess I'll just explain it.
Yeah,
you climb up the ladder.
Why?
Well, I guess it doesn't have to be connected by a chain. It's just a bunch of piercings in the bottom of the penis that forms that have a bar going through them, so it looks like a ladder.
So wait, one time before, like on a show, you mentioned Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah.
Were you talking about that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
What?
I don't have my penis pierced, Ryan. That's way too extreme for me.
Yeah, I know. But that's what makes it funny.
You should get a septum piercing, right?
Septum? Well, I don't know. I feel like I'd look stupid. I wanted to get my... I'm really glad I didn't, but at some point I wanted to get my eyebrow pierced.
Oh, man.
And I would have...
That's seriously the worst. Like,
yeah.
Once in a while, I'll still see somebody with an eyebrow piercing, and I'll be like, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, like, why did you decide on getting that specifically?
And it's weird because every person I've seen that took theirs out, like, let it heal up, they have a weird, like, line through their eyebrow, like where there's no hair there.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that.
And it's like you can see it, and it's like you used to have an eyebrow piercing, didn't you?
Yeah.
I used to have.
They're not popular anymore.
I used to have my ear gauged, and then eventually I decided against it, and I let it close up down to a normal size.
Nice.
Because I went up to like almost like a quarter size, like almost that big, and
it's like regenerating itself.
It was before it like messed with the profile of my earlobe like naturally. It was just smaller than that. Because I was like, I don't know if I want to distort the shape of my earlobe with a gauge.
I don't know either.
But have you seen people that like take them out and it's just like a floppy old like...
Oh yeah, it's a big old peach ring.
Or if some
Big old floppy peach ring.
or have you seen people that had theirs tear, so they just have two little dangly
yeah, it looks like
lobes?
your ear's a little dancing man.
Yes, it does, Ryan. Yes, it does.
Oh man.
Oh, that just reminded me of the sketch from Tim and Eric's awesome show, The Little Dancing Man.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Ted Danson, but he was like a tiny, like shrunken down man.
Hold me closer, Tony Danza. Wait, yeah. Tim and Eric. I want to see a picture of this. What should I type in?
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson. Ted Danson. Tim and Eric. Ted Danson. I just need to see. Oh yeah, he's in his hand.
Man, what a good show.
Yes. Okay. He's dancing. Little dancing.
I just thought it was awesome that like Ted Danson was like, yeah, that's like a funny idea. I would do that because he almost looks like a guy that is like too serious to do something like that.
Yeah, he does.
Good old Sam Malone.
Yep. And then like they were just like, it's a little dancing man. Little dancing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's a play on words.
It's a really good play on words. It's just weird that he's in his hands. But I guess that's to show his size.
Oh god, fuck. Jesus, I just barely touched
Yeah,
it.
we just got hit by a truck or something. All the mics decided to fall over. Man, I really hope the house has insurance. I mean the people also search for utility cave.
Utility cage?
Yeah, utility cave.
Is that utility cave? Is that where the people also search for control panel is located?
Yeah, the super awesome people search for awesome control panel.
We're in the search cave right now.
Yeah, we're in the search cave.
We've managed to
search cave.
We've managed to acoustically pad a whole cave. It took a lot of money, but we're dedicated.
All of our resources. In fact,
we're dedicated.
We are now both in debt.
Yep.
Not a false statement. And
true enough.
Dang,
Ryan.
college.
True enough.
You know what college gets you? It gets you really
a
famous
piece of
podcast,
paper.
an incredibly famous podcast.
Yeah, and a piece of paper you can hang on your wall.
Yeah.
Which actually,
listen,
I never hung my degree up.
Listen,
I always was just like,
you didn't? I've got mine hanging right above the cave. I mean, right inside of the cave.
On the
cave walls.
On the cave wall. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just never like really thought about it that much to hang it. Like I have it in the thing, the little like fake leather binder that they give it to you in.
Oh yeah. Well, the one, what's crazy?
And I just always felt like, if I take it out of this, it's gonna get damaged. So I just left it in there and never looked at it again.
Okay, so dude, the ones I have on the wall are actually copies of the real ones, and I still have the real ones in
tucked away and it's
tucked
binding.
away. And it's binding. I just wanted to display it because I'm a cop.
I can't tell if that's better or worse. Like if I should be more disappointed in you or not.
Why?
Of having proud having a copy of your degrees on the wall.
American who has a college degree
and also a shitload of student debt that'll never fucking pay off. And I'll fucking go to my grave with this debt, proud of you and me.
And there ain't no doubt I hate this country.
Oh, Ryan, don't say that about the United States of America.
God bless you, Bernie.
Oh, God.
What? It was the only thing that rhymed. Fucking Bernie Sanders taking down the 1%. You remember that skit I told you about, dude?
Oh, you mean the Halloween costume
idea? The Halloween costume idea? Yeah, you didn't understand that one, did you? Now you do.
At first I didn't know what you were talking about. And then when you said it was like a 1% carton of milk and he was going after the 1%, I was like,
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a stretch, but I'll give you that one. That's a win. That's a win in the Ryan column right there.
That's what he's talking about when he's talking about the 1%. Correct? He's talking about 1% milk because 2% milk is much more delicious.
Anyways, are we done
Whole
looking
milk,
at?
a bit much.
Are you done looking at oddities, Ryan? Because I feel like we didn't really get anywhere.
Yeah, we did not.
But
we
I
didn't
mean,
get anywhere.
but sometimes you just gotta move on, right?
You could, yeah, you could just move on. And I mean, I still had odd piercings open. I kind of wanted to see different piercings.
All right, let's get you some ideas.
Let's get some ideas. All right, 15 unusual body locations for piercings. I mean, we could pick a body part that's unusual.
I'm gonna get my butt pierced.
They're for real. 15 unusual body locations for a piercing.
Oh, between the butt cheeks is number one.
Number one, between the butt cheeks.
Oh, God, that sounds terrible. Like right on your coccyx.
Yeah, like through the cheek is number 2. So just through your cheek. I don't know if I'd want that. I feel like that would interrupt
You
sitting.
see a silver stud, yes, the location. Wait, so they're talking about it right at the top of your ass crack? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, like a stamp tramp, but it's a piercing.
Oh, that sounds fucking
A
painful.
stamp tramp, a tramp stamp.
Oh, did you say stamp tramp?
I think I did.
You're so insensitive, Ryan.
I'm going to tramp out all those stamps.
And then they said through your cheek, like your actual face cheek.
Yep.
Corset piercing on the back. That's what I was thinking of earlier.
Yeah, that's not
when
that
you said Jacob's
weird,
ladder.
though. Oh, yeah.
If that was Jacob's ladder, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, but Jacob's ladder is a little bit more special.
God damn it. That sucks. Nose bridge.
Nose bridge. I don't like those ones. Finger
That,
piercing.
they look kind of painful. That's why I don't really like that. And plus, you can see that in your like peripheral vision.
Oh yeah, you'd always have a ball in your eyes. It'd be like a fifth grader drew a sun.
Well, I mean, we both wear
on
glasses.
the corner of your vision.
We both wear glasses, and you can see like when you look down and to the side, you can see your glasses. It would be kind of like that.
You're right, except it would be a ball, and it
Yeah.
would never go away.
Never.
You're basically blinding yourself. Finger piercing.
Blinded by the ball, wrapped
Up like a douche.
Okay. We got finger piercing.
Another finger in my...
Pussy. Hey, that's what
Yes,
you're going to say,
Jacob.
Ryan.
Yeah.
I knew it. You're always thinking about the ding-dong area and
I'm
your
not
pussy
thinking about
area.
I'm not thinking about anything down there. I mean, right now my cat's sitting down there.
Oh, okay.
She's sitting on my lap, and she's all warm, and it's cozy in here.
I didn't even
We're
see
having
her.
a good time. We're sitting next to the
Having a
people
good
also search
time.
for fire cabinet and
Fire
Yeah.
cabinet.
yeah, fire cabinet, and it's the cabinet where we store our warm fires.
Our combustible materials.
Yeah, also known as central air.
Spinal spikes. What the fuck is
That
that?
sounds like a Mortal Kombat fatality. Spinal spikes, and then they shoot spine. Yeah,
Finish him.
finish him.
They're done from the inside out. Set of spikes along your spinal cord.
Ew, that's like a dinosaur bone.
That sounds terrible. Some
I'm
people do. Okay.
just be like having thumbtacks in your back. Horizontal lip piercing. Oh yeah, where it's actually going through the lip. I don't really like that.
Yeah, I'll pass.
That just looks like a piercing that was done incorrectly. And then you got all over the face, which,
And then they have a picture of like a tribal person.
yeah.
That's, yeah. I've seen people that kind of look like that are actually like, that live in like America.
Do you think I'm pretty yet? That's what it's like if a girl wore so much makeup and like piercings, and they're just like, "Do you think I'm pretty yet?"
I guess.
Yeah. That's the voice of this character.
Very bizarre looking, but no judgment. You can do what you want.
No, you do what you want.
It's your face,
if
Ryan.
you think that's gonna make you pretty by putting like 45 piercings in every crevice of your face, that is fine. And then paint it yourself in like a cool mask, it's pretty cool. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I like it a little bit. I'll deal with it. I like it.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Through the gum? What the fuck? Oh, God. And then
A uvula piercing.
Ew.
That's how you'd constantly puke.
Some people don't have a sensitive gag reflex, Ryan.
Bless those people.
Ew. Oh, man, that looks so fucking weird.
Yeah, done right on the gum above a tooth where there are just flesh and no teeth. Ugh, God. Uvula. Ugh, uvula piercing.
And they didn't even have a picture of the gum piercing.
No. I know what they're talking about, though. It's like that.
Really? I've never seen
that
that.
one where it's like under their lip.
Oh.
Like all the way underneath their lip. Like where you put your tobacco when you're trying to get...
Ew,
you're trying to get gum high.
Does that guy have a piercing in his eyelid?
It says eye. This is...
Oh, yeah, it says through the eyelid itself. Oh.
Ew.
The metal rubs against your eye.
What if... I guess it would be
Unless,
okay
of course, you do
don't
not have an eyeball.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, you can only get this one if your eye was missing. And, you know, if your eye is missing, you already look kind of weird. So, you know, you may as well make yourself look weirder and unique. You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, you just want to look unique. Eyeless men.
Eyeless
Men, you were a unique bunch, and, you know, Cyclops is okay, too.
Lower chin.
It's like having a secret power.
Now, They don't have a picture of this one either. Lower chin.
This is somewhat similar to the cheek piercing. But the difference is that it is done just
also,
below the lower lip.
If you wanted to see that uvula picture, you'd have to go to sirenbodyjewelry.com. 15 unusual body locations for a piercing.
Yeah.
Along the nose. Yeah.
Dog collar.
Dog collar.
I can imagine what a dog collar piercing is.
I feel like I've seen some people have them at, like around their shoulder, or not their shoulder blade,
like
their a clavicle. What do you call it? Collarbone.
Yep.
I've seen people with those ones.
Yeah, and then
Those are like those.
Light
what do they call those transdermal piercings? Where it's like, it's just basically like in your skin. It doesn't like go through anything.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was thinking, like, since piercings aren't really that odd, I mean they're all over the place, you know. They're not an oddity, not anymore. Everybody's got something pierced except for me, but that's because I'm a little bitch.
Is that why?
I think so. But I was thinking, like, what's something else that's odd? And I'm not sure what I'm gonna get, but I'm just gonna type odd. Oh.
Oppositional defiant disorder.
A disorder in a child marked by defiant and disobedient behavior to authority figures. So, like, literally everyone in high school.
Is that what you were looking for, Ryan?
No. Nope. Odd objects. 11 odd household objects that will intrigue you. Household, not that odd.
Well, maybe they're odd for a household.
134 best odd object images in 2018. I could do that. I mean, it's not 2018 anymore. Back on Pinterest again. It's not a good place.
Looks like a bunch of contrived, like, Marcel Duchamp, like, art, like, style concept, like, ready-made artwork and shit.
Yeah, it's not very good. This isn't the oddities I'm talking about.
Woo!
That was really loud.
Oh, man. That was a big old sneeze.
These oddities are not the ones I'm talking about. I want to find something odd, man. Something scary odd.
Well, you should have typed in, like, disturbing, then.
Disturbing odd things.
Disturbing odd things.
Yeah. 10 things extremely
got a
creepy
list.
people do.
It's from inc.com. I don't know what that is, but we got standing too close there.
No, these are just things that creepy people do, usually without realizing it. Oh, I guess this is a segment where you can improve yourself. We're all about self-improvement here. So,
well, go on to the website.
Okay, you're right. If you
yeah. If you what?
Yeah, no. If you're an extremely creepy guy, like, or girl, you know, if you're just a creepy person.
The picture that they used is like something like a stock photograph they would use for like workplace harassment.
Yeah. But he's
like, hey,
just touching her shoulder.
Let me just show you something here. And she's looking at his hand like, you fucking touching me right now?
Yeah.
You are way too close.
Yeah, she does not want to be touched.
I definitely don't love when people talk too close. I mean, they did that on Seinfeld already. You know, the close talker.
Yep.
I definitely am not down with that.
I don't dislike it, but if they are like constantly too close, like if they get too close for like a second, like they get close.
Well,
to
that's
you
not.
and back,
No,
then,
yeah, it's people who come like almost chest to chest with you when they talk.
And
to
they
you.
talk, and and they don't like step back or anything.
Yeah, and you're like, why are you talking into my mouth right now?
Yeah,
it's like, what the fuck? I hate that.
I can't
shit.
eat your words. Even if you're spitting them directly into my mouth. Okay, so standing too close is number one.
Thing.
You don't want to be creepy. You don't stand too close, all right?
The second one I definitely do, though. But it's more as like a bit.
Yeah. So number 2, smiling oddly or insincerely. And, I do that sometimes, like when I'm like having a bad day. I walk by somebody at work and I just like...
Oh, yeah, you do that.
I just do that, like, it's all right.
No, the other one that you do that I can tell is like this, where you're like...
Yeah. Oh, where you nod your
tilt
head
your
back.
head.
You acknowledge the person by like tilting your head back.
It's almost like one of the head nods when you do to somebody. Just be like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
But yours is like your head's already started like way back, and then you just like rock it back even further, and you're like looking down your nose, which that's like a sign of disrespect right there.
Is
when
it?
you look down your nose at somebody?
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's like one of those micro.
Even if you got a big old smile on your face.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean, really?
Yeah, and that's the one that you do. Like you kind of like very like lazily like nod your head from like all the way back, like craned all the way back.
I didn't know that was bad.
Looking down your nose at somebody?
Yeah, looking down your nose at someone.
Yeah, that's like the basically like the symbolism they would have used in like the Renaissance time of like like when somebody's described as like snooty, like you kind of imagine them like this, like with their head kind of reared back and like looking.
Yeah,
that they're trying to like they're looking down their nose at you. That's where it comes from.
That's terrible.
So like every time like when I would see you like look like that at people, I'm sure you've done it to me too. I have. Like, all right, clearly does not give a fuck. Noted.
I didn't know that that's what it was. I just thought I was just head nodding.
No, but I think that's what you intended it to be, and you just didn't know that it's clearly like a sign that you're like very like not caring about, just like in your own world or whatever.
Oh, I thought it was just like, hey, how you doing? It's like an acknowledgement, like
maybe
you're my friend.
The normal one is like what you just did, where you just like kind of like bounce your head up a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you have your head like reared all the way back and you're just like lilting, like you're waking up, like just waking up from sleep.
This is the exact thing. It's just, yeah. That's bad.
This is such a great like thing to talk about, and people can't see us. Like it's hard to keep describing what we're doing.
Yeah, but let's go on to number 3. Having greasy or unkempt hair, or wearing dirty or old clothes.
Odd clothes.
Oh, dirty or odd clothes. Yeah.
Odd clothes.
No oddities up in here. No clothes you don't want to
wear.
So
basically, if you're wearing like dirty trip pants, people are gonna.
Yeah, they're
think that you're weird.
Like covered in dirt.
Oh, wait, didn't this say 10 things extremely creepy people do usually without realizing? Yeah. And one of them is wearing odd clothes.
Of course they know.
Don't you know? Yeah, if your clothes are odd. Like, sometimes I wish my clothes were more odd, because then I would seem like I have some sort of fashion sense, but I just wear like comfortable stuff and like graphic like shirts and hoodies and stuff that have cool stuff that I like.
I usually just wear jeans and a t-shirt, sometimes like a hoodie if it's a little bit chilly like it is right now.
Yeah, it's a little bit chilly. Oh god, I hate that one.
Yeah, licking their lips too frequently.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, you know who does that? Like people that have no teeth.
Oh.
They're always doing this like kind of weird like pucker in their mouth and like licking their lips. And it's like, fucking stop.
They're always spitting into like a spittoon or something.
Sure.
What's that thing called?
Like a Looney Tunes cartoon?
Yeah. Yes. What's the little thing they spit into?
Yeah, that's a spittoon.
Spittoon, yeah. Yeah. But, laughing at odd or inappropriate times, that's not necessarily true because Jimmy Fallon does that a lot.
Is that a joke or?
No, he does that a lot.
Okay.
Jimmy Fallon, yeah. So, and he's not creepy.
I mean, debatable.
Oh, you think he's a creepy man?
I think maybe some people think he's creepy. I don't really like him, so I can't say what it is that
I think he's a funny man.
No,
he's a funny man.
he's not funny, Ryan.
I went on his ride at Universal.
I don't care.
It's cool.
He shouldn't even have a ride.
You go to space
I'm
and there's
upset.
like multiple Jimmy Fallons.
I'm upset,
like different
Ryan.
Jimmy Fallon characters that you interact with.
He
while
shouldn't
you're
have a
riding
fucking
around.
ride.
You're racing through New York and
Still don't care.
you launch on and go to the moon with Jimmy Fallon and he's wearing a spacesuit.
It makes me.
Yes, I'm Jimmy Fallon.
It makes
I'm with
me.
Jimmy Fallon.
I understand why so many other countries hate us with things like the Jimmy Fallon fucking ride. Yeah, no shit that other countries are like, fuck you guys.
It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, honestly, when I went on
Okay.
it. I enjoyed the Jimmy Fallon ride. It was
Great.
fun.
There's our shameless entertainment corner.
People also search for shameless entertainment corner. Steering.
Trademark 2019.
I do this a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Number 6, steering conversations toward awkward topics, especially sex.
Yeah.
I do that.
I mean, you do it for the most part in a way that it's like, oh, he clearly is just like tries to make people uncomfortable.
Oh, really?
I said sometimes or most of the times.
Yeah, because I'm not like.
But the thing
it's
is,
just because it's funny.
People that don't have a sense of humor or don't know like what satire is, they don't know. They don't realize when you're doing that it's like for your own amusement. They just think you're fucking weird.
Oh.
But it's your thing. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but some people do find that creepy.
Those people are just prudes.
It's a spectrum, Ryan.
Yeah, right.
There's
It's
no
a spectrum.
judgment here on
Yep.
people also search
There's
for.
no- yeah,
unless
no,
you have
everything's fine.
unless you have a mutilated penis, and then
Like a
that's-
Jacob ladder.
Yeah, then that's a little bit weird.
Unless you're climbing the ladder.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, Ryan, and say it's a little bit weird.
You can imagine a little tiny Tony Danza climbing up your Jacob's ladder.
You can imagine that.
He's like the size that you would be to climb up like somebody's erect penis Jacob's ladder. Yeah,
You could imagine that, Ryan.
Speaking of
I'm
number
sure
six,
you will
six
later
steering
tonight.
conversations towards awkward topics, especially sex. And then you
Case in point.
yeah. Oh boy.
Fun stuff here on People Also.
I'm so bad at it that I couldn't even think of the joke. Ugh. Making it impossible to leave without seeming rude. Oh,
What?
That's kind of it's never rude. You just be like, oh,
You're talking
gotta go.
You're talking with. I think they missed a word. Someone. Oh wait.
No, making it impossible to leave without seeming rude.
I was reading under. On the one hand, the person you're talking with doesn't want to offend you by leaving, but on the other hand, they resent the fact that you're using their desire to avoid offending you against them. What?
What? No, that doesn't make sense. Cause you just say. The only way to end a conversation is to end it, and you have to be a part of the You have to just be like, oh, I have to leave.
The only thing I don't really understand the description that they used, but what I'm imagining is if you were having a dinner party and and then you finish dinner or whatever and talked for a little while and they're like, well, no, it's been nice. Thanks for having us over. And oh, are you gonna stay for a little while? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I guess I can stay for a little while longer. And then later on, they try to leave again. They pull their keys out of their pocket. Yeah, I guess
it's raining outside there. You may want to wait. We don't have an umbrella for you.
We don't have an umbrella. No, it's okay. I mean, it's just a little water.
It's dear, I remember where the umbrella is. It's oh, okay, honey. And then he goes out and he's she gives him the umbrella and he's oh, well, I couldn't find the umbrella. And he's just walking around the house hiding the umbrella in different places so they can never leave.
Well, it's just a little water.
It's
it's
just
fine.
a little.
I'm not like the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm not gonna
It's
dissolve.
like, but you're gonna ruin
Like-
your nice new cotton pants.
And then you're just like, stay and have some fucking coffee, then you can leave. It's like, whoa, Jesus, that's
like,
sounds a little threatening there.
Okay, I'll take the cup of coffee and just take a sip.
Like, drink it all.
Actually,
I think
delicious cup of Joe.
I think I've had enough now. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
I've had.
Me and the wife,
that
we
was
got
some nice coffee.
we got to work
I
in the
appreciate
morning.
it. Yeah. And it's like, oh, are you sure? I mean, I see that the rain is letting up a little bit, but I mean, how's the gas in your car? Why don't you go start it and see if your gas level's proper? Then they go to start the car, and there's no gas in the car because they'd siphoned it out while they were drinking the coffee.
Yeah. Yep. That's how it goes.
Yeah. Then they can never leave. They're stuck in the house forever. Twilight Zone.
I guess that is a little creepy.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't want you to leave their house, stay forever.
Stay forever. Live
Asking
forever.
for a picture.
Do whatever we say. What? Asking for a picture? Oh, like if you ask them to take a picture of them, or like with them, or this might be a little bit less of a creepy behavior in the modern age of social media and posting. But ask yourself: does this picture either have, or want a? Does this person either have or want a photo of me somewhere? If not, you probably shouldn't be trying to take their picture. Oh, asking somebody for a picture of them, like as a gift. So. Like, oh, could I have a picture of you and your children?
Somebody did that. Somebody asked me for a
put them right up on my wall.
Somebody asked me for a picture once.
Oh, wait, of you?
Yeah, this girl that worked at the liquor store that I used to go to. She was like, You really remind me of my cousin. You look almost exactly like him. Do you mind if I take a picture of you? And I was like, oh, fuck. She's probably going to rub one out to the picture of me later.
Yeah, and then you have to think about that later while you're rubbing one out to the thought of that.
No, she was not very desirable, to put it nicely. So, but I did let her take the picture. Maybe I shouldn't have, but whatever. Who gives a fuck?
I've had people take pictures of me.
You know what? If she wanted to
and...
rub one out to me, then I'm flattered.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what
fine.
you got to be. If somebody masturbates to you, that is a good feeling, especially if they tell you during. Nah, showing too much or too little emotion.
Like a sociopath.
Like
for some people, witnessing almost any emotion weirds them out. But it's especially difficult when the degree of emotion seems incongruous with the circumstances of or occasion.
Yeah, it's like those people that like go around and they see people crying on the ground and they're just like, ugh, disgusting, and they don't want to go near it. They can't stand to be near people showing too much emotion. Like, ugh.
I feel.
How could you do that in the streets in public?
There's a lot of times where
cry like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of times where I feel like I show too little emotion. Because like when people are really upset, I'm just like, oh god, I gotta stay away from that. You know, because I don't know how to like console somebody. Like if somebody like tells me like bad news or something, like dang, that's rough.
Yeah, you walk up to somebody.
Sorry to hear that.
Crying like, oh no. My father's died, and then you go up and you're like, "It's okay, everyone died."
Yeah, that's very helpful, and that's kind of why I don't want to like try and console somebody, because I feel like I'll say something like that.
Yeah,
because I'm like have like a.
Don't worry, you're gonna die too someday.
Yeah, like that's the thing that like a nihilist would say, where I'm like, I can't say that, like, even though that's probably what I'm closer to how I'm actually feeling. It's like, you know, it's okay. Like, you know, they'll always be there with you in spirit. Like, that's a nicer thing to say, but really I'm like, well, you know, shit happens. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Not necessarily about death, but if they're just somebody's really upset, I'm like, dang, man, sorry about that. Totally. Like, man, well, good luck. Seriously, I get so awkward about it.
And then number 10, and I don't necessarily agree with this. I think I know what it means, but acting too friendly.
Like SpongeBob.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is one of
Want to go jellyfishing with me?
like smiling
I think I'm
oddly,
good.
laughing at weird times, or showing too much or too little emotion. That was the last one. Only sociopaths can pull off the deception, and that's kind of creepy to begin with. So people that are like super happy, they think are just like looking fake. I guess you can look. Is there a way to look too happy?
Yeah. I mean, you see, there's people like that all over the place. Like, everyone knows what that is, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're extremely creepy people.
Yeah. I don't think that's something that's creepy. I just think it's some people just do that, and they're trying to make you feel good. They're trying too hard.
I just noticed, like, this is, like, starting to get into problematic territory. That, like, the next thing, it's, like, extras that you can't control, and one of them says, other creepy things you may not be able to control: having bulging eyes, long fingers, pale skin, or bags under yours. Half of those things are what Review Bra looks like.
But that guy's awesome.
I love him. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
funny. But he has
his hands,
he has
though.
long fingers. He has really pale skin, and I don't know if his eyes are bulgy.
Should have been a piano player.
Maybe he is, Ryan.
He could be. Review Bra, get at us if you
Come
play
on the
piano.
people. Come on the people also search for podcast. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, we can review a new fast food item or something.
Oh, man,
live
that
on
would
the
be
show.
great.
That would be amazing.
We can do a collab.
Yeah, well,
I doubt that's ever gonna happen.
Yeah, we're
but-
gonna get I would pay for the dang plane tickets to go see him for both of us if we could do that. I would just be like, we're going, or we'd take a road trip. But if we could, we'll bring the studio there. It'll be the Review Bra people also search for cavern.
Yep. Bonus content, Ryan. The 4 creepiest professions: clown, taxidermist, sex shop owner,
I don't
funeral
know.
director.
Come on.
I don't
sex
think any
shop-
of those
oh, yeah,
are really
they
that
like-
creepy. Clown is a nice one. That means you want to entertain people.
Oh, but clowns everybody's always been scared
Yeah,
of
I know,
clowns.
but if you're just like if you're like in your normal clothes and you're just talking to someone like, yeah, I'm a clown. They're like, what? Yeah, I'm just a clown for my
job.
my living. Like, oh, that's nice, but don't do it around me.
Yeah. But
Don't make any fucking balloon animals around me.
yeah,
You clown.
it must be hard to date a clown.
I don't think taxidermy is creepy. That's an art form.
No. I mean, you do have to cut out the innards of the animal and stuff
No,
it.
not necessarily.
What,
You
really?
can have
You
places
just
do
skin
that.
the pelt.
You can have places do that for you.
Well, yeah, but that's what the Oh, right.
Taxidermy is where you
Taxidermy,
take the
stuff
skin
it, yeah.
and put it over a form.
Right. You're right. Not they're not
And
the
then
skinners. They're the beauticians.
Yeah, they're the preparers of
And they're the true
of the
artists
corpse.
of animal kind.
I don't really think sex shop owner is weird either. That's like,
It's a business.
who doesn't love sex? Why is that creepy?
Yeah, it's not creepy.
Somebody has to own sex shops.
Yeah, they have.
You can't
to
just get all
exist.
your dildos off Amazon.
Yeah, and people need dildos.
You got to see the dildo before you buy it. You don't want to buy it blind.
Yeah. You don't know.
You don't wanna blindly
It could look
buy butt beads,
deceptively
right?
large or deceptively small online.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want it to be too big or too small.
Yeah, you got to know what you're getting in your butt.
Yeah, you gotta know where you're putting it. You gotta know how much you can handle. The only place that you can do that is at sex shop, and that's not creepy, so it's fine. Yeah. I mean, even like morticians, like that's not even creepy.
Yeah,
What-
funeral director. That doesn't
Can you
even.
think of a job that you would think is a creepy? Like
Not without offending people, I guess.
I think high school
that was the whole.
groundskeeper.
That was part of the point of why I wanted to say these professions aren't creepy, so nobody would feel bad.
But what is one that is creepy?
Well, I might.
Wait, least creepy profession, meteorologist? I disagree.
That's just some fucking bullshit they threw in there to be cute at the end.
Yeah, but they just wanted all the meteorologists to listen. But we here at the People Also Search for Podcasts really love it when the aerospace engineers listen, because they're listening.
I'm sure
Thanks,
they are.
aerospace engineers. They are.
Thanks to anyone who's listening, to be
Yes.
quite honest.
Yes, true. Thanks to
Make sure you
everybody.
visit our YouTube page and leave us a little comment, say hi, and we'll say hi back.
Yeah, we'll say hi back. Ask us to search for something. We'll search for it on here. if you want, just comment on any of the podcast videos, any of the podcast videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
hope
that'd
everyone
be great.
learned some things about oddities today and odd piercings and odd mannerisms. We had fun looking it up.
Yeah, there's a lot of odd things in this world, and we're gonna find them all.
Yeah, and go watch that video of Tiny Danson.
I agree.